Hey guys, I've been getting a ton of DMs about this new pullback strategy, so I just wanted to make a quick video that shows how it works and how to set it up. And by no means is this going to be any trading advice. I'm just showing what I'm currently running, and this video should hopefully help those who are trying to set this strategy up or something similar. But at the end of the day, you should always do your own backtesting and run your strategies at your own risk. But with that said, everything we are covering today has already been posted directly on our website. So any indicator, any template, all installation information can be found directly in the Discord strategy section. And this can be accessed by all of our lifetime members and anybody who's signed up for a free trial. So I'm going to leave the link down below. Make sure you guys check that out if you need this information. And we will cover this a little bit more later in the video as well. But for now, let's just go over how the strategy works. Now, this strategy uses two indicators. The first one, which you may already be familiar with, is the Predator X pullback. Now, for this one, you do need version 2. If you have not upgraded your Predator X pullback to version 2, make sure you go to TradeSaber.com and upgrade immediately. It's going to have this new plot that's going to make it a whole lot easier to automate. Without version 2, this template is not going to work. Now, with the Predator X pullback, all we need to set up is the price pullback. So make sure you just have this first option selected, and I like to keep it at a value of 7. And the price pullback, all that means is that the price needs to pull back these many ticks from the high if you're going short, but then that candle has to close in our same direction. And it's the complete opposite for the longs. It needs to pull back 7 ticks, but then close up in our direction. And then all I'm adding is a 21 and a 50 EMA to go along with it. And that's just going to help filter out the direction a little bit more. And now for the second indicator that we need, this is going to be the new free 0-leg trend signals. And this indicator was actually created by one of our members over on Discord. So I want to give a big shout out to Sam for creating and sharing this indicator with us. And again, guys, if you need to download this, you can find it directly on our website in that Discord strategy section. All you have to do is come down here to the 0-leg trend signals and download the indicator directly from here. Or of course, if you are a lifetime member, just find the Discord room and make sure you download the file from our templates room in there as well. So with that said, the 0-leg trend indicator, I'm just leaving at default settings. I don't change anything on this one. And all I'm really looking for this setup is the middle line in here. And more specifically, I'm looking at the color and the slope of this line. If the line is red and it's also sloping down, then that means I am looking for a short trade. If we come up here, if the line, the middle line is green and it's also sloping up, that means we are looking for a long trade. And that's really all I'm looking for. Is the line green or is it red? And is it sloping up or is it sloping down? Once we get that with our pullback signal and our EMAs lined up, then we are safe to enter a trade. And my order management is very straightforward. I'm just setting my stop at the high of the previous candle if we're going short, or the low of the previous candle if we're going long. And I give it an extra 2-tick offset. And my target is just 50 ticks. 50 ticks on NQ, that's $250 per win. So that's pretty much my entire setup. The only other thing are my filters. I don't start trading until 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Guys, I want to make sure we have as much volatility or as much volume as possible. This strategy really relies on that price coming back and pushing through to our target. So if we can get those quick entries and a quick target, and then all I'm looking for is 2 winners. So I leave my profit target at $400. So my realized P&L is going to stop trading once I'm over $400. So this is not going to cut off my trading. It's just going to prevent new trades once I'm over this threshold. And my loss limit, I leave it at 700. This usually means I get up to 2 losers as well. So really, I'm just looking for 2 winners or 2 losers in a day. Now guys, I get there is one obvious flaw with this strategy, and that flaw is that we are actually running a negative risk to reward. And what this means is if you do end up losing a trade, it often means you need at least 2 or more wins to at least break even from that single loss. And this is actually not ideal. It's not something I typically like. Even with a high win rate, this will eventually likely blow your account. But the reason I am revisiting this is because I've actually received payouts from something very similar in the past. And even though that PA eventually did blow up, I did receive a payout which covered the cost of several accounts and then some. So I really wanted to revisit a strategy like this with a little bit of a higher win rate and see if we could actually get to a payout as well. And obviously, guys, I can't predict the future. I'm not suggesting you guys try this as well. All I'm showing is what I'm currently comfortable with trying myself. So now that we know how the strategy works and kind of what we're looking for, I do want to go back and look through a few trades that we've taken in the past week since I started running this. And then I'm going to switch over to my main computer. I'm going to show you how to set it up, and I'm going to run a little bit on market replay so you get an idea of what to expect once it's actually running. For me, I'm done for the day, so I'm not taking any new trades on this. As you can see, it does take a little while to get a signal sometimes, so I'm not gonna play it on my live account anymore. But don't worry, it will all make sense once we start putting it in market replay as well. So for now, just the trades we took today. Again, we start at 9:30 a.m. So we don't start taking trades until right here. And actually, I should probably mention version 3.9 is not available to you guys just yet. I am doing the final testing, and it should hopefully be out by June 5th, this Friday. So if you don't see this version number over at TradeSaber.com, don't worry, you will very, very soon. And there are a lot of cool features coming with this new version, so make sure you guys watch out for that. But anyways, let's get back to the review. So over here, we start at 9:30, and we're looking for a pullback that also meets all our filter conditions. So that's the EMAs and the lines. So there's no pullbacks in our direction just yet. Over here, we finally get a red line. It's sloping down, and our EMAs just crossed to the short side. And at the same time, we get a pullback. So that's the price moved up 7 ticks and then closed in our direction. Then the Predator X automatically enters on that signal, sets a 50-tick target, and we reach our target right away. And then shortly after, we get another pullback, and then we enter again in that same move. And again, guys, I'm only looking for 2 wins in a day. $500 win, that's plenty good enough for a 50K account. So that's where we end up. And luckily, the next one would have been a loser. But then up here, if you were to continue trading, something like this, I believe this would have been a winner. Yeah, so we're only looking for 50 ticks. So this would have been good. And this one would have won as well. And then these ones would have been winners as well. This one would have lost. So yeah, we had a few extra winners in case some losers. But again, we're only looking at the first 2 trades of the day. So let's just go back to Friday. So let me scroll back. And I have this strategy enabled, so we won't be able to see the previous trades. And version 8.17 of NinjaTrader, I don't know who else is having these problems. If you're on the latest version of NinjaTrader, it's doing this annoying thing where it's just showing all the previous trades from all of my other accounts as well. And it's making it very, very difficult to do these sort of reviews because this was actually today. I only took the 2 trades on the Lucid account, but it was showing another setup I have going on a Buellnox account, which is another scalping strategy that I will cover another day. But yeah, it's very, very annoying with this latest version. I really hope NinjaTrader fixes that. But for now, we just got to deal with it. So on Friday, I know some of you guys took this early one. This was right before 9:30. This triggered literally right before 9:30, so I did not catch it, but I know some of you guys did, got a winner right away. And then this is where it was a bit of a challenge, Here, this was a red line. So these first two were no trades for me. Remember, going long, we need a green line, and we also need to be sloping up. This was a red line, not a valid trade. And then we finally get a green line. It's still sloping up. We get a pullback. So I actually entered a trade here, and I got stopped out by literally to the tick, almost to the tick on this little pullback before it made another move. I did end up catching this winner and this winner to kind of get it back. But remember, we are in a negative risk to reward, so these two barely caught me up to break even. And then this third one ended up being a loser as well. So this account was actually down quite a bit. By this point, I was down negative 600, I believe. I have the P&L posted on Discord as well. I know some of you guys were taking similar trades. Yeah, so this one ended up being a loser. I was down 685, so right before that $700 limit that I have. So luckily it did not stop out because we keep going. We got to the short side. We had our red line sloping down. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners in a row. And by this point, we hit our $400 threshold. So if we go back to our P&L, we hit above $400 threshold. So we actually reached 585 because of how the losers and winners worked. And luckily, that stopped us out before we actually took this next one, because the next 3 trades would have all been losers. So that was a little bit lucky on our end, but we did manage to get that win. And I'm just going to do one more day because I feel like we kind of get the point here. So this was the previous day as well. So again, we're looking at 9:30. We had these two, but it was a red line, so we did not take these. We actually came over here, still red line, sloping down. We took 1 winner, 2 winners, and we were done for the day. And I believe I posted that P&L as well. So this was from this day as well. So 1 winner, 2 winner. Again, I'm posting everything. I'm not saying this is going to be profitable all the time. I'm just showing what I'm currently running and what I'm currently comfortable with. So I think we all kind of get how the strategy works. Very straightforward. I'm going to switch over to market replay just so we can understand how to set it up as well. So I'm going to quickly go over how to set it up if this is your first time. But this video is also already a bit longer than I was hoping for. So I'm not going to go over the installation steps for each individual one. Just follow exactly what the video shows step by step. It's going to show you exactly which folder to drop each template in, and also how to install the indicator if you need help doing that as well. So guys, just make sure, follow it carefully. It's going to show you everything that you need in here. But assuming you have all the templates imported into your NinjaTrader, let's just go back to our chart. And here I just have market replay, and we're going to load the templates. So right click on the chart, templates, load, and you should see this 0 lag pullback after you have all of your indicators loaded. So just click on that. And if you have the 0 lag and the pullback already installed, it should give you everything that you need. Just make sure you're on NinjaTrader 6416. And for these bars, I'll also update the website on exactly where you can download these as well. I know I get asked quite a bit as well. So don't worry, by the time the video goes up, you'll have all that information. But once you have your chart loaded and it looks something similar to this, we're on NQ, NinjaTrader 6416, and you have both of your indicators. Let's load the predator. So just right click on your chart, strategies, load the predator just like you normally would. And if you imported everything correctly, down here under templates, you should find the template that we imported. So this one is the 0 lag Indy Predator X Pullback template. Just click on that, hit apply, and we are going to enable that. And once you load it, as of this video, you won't have these background colors. That's coming in the next version on Friday, but you should see something like this. You should have your filters, so 0 lag, slope up and down, your deep detection that's reading the plot color. And you should see your Predator X pullback, all selected plot signals. So once we have that, we can just run it on market replay if that's where you're testing.
Order submitted.
And make sure you have the correct account. So that's actually something. If you don't see your stop and your profit, just make sure your chart trader panel and the account where the strategy is actually enabled, these both have to match. So this is just an example here. We have the red line sloping down. EMAs are to the short side. We get a pullback. It enters the trade. Here we set our stop at the high of the previous bar. And our profit target is only 50 ticks away.
Order filled.
So it's just a very quick move. We only need about 3 bars in our direction in order to enter that trade, or in order to hit that profit target. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. Hopefully I don't speed it up too much. I tend to do that on a lot of these videos. So here we have a pullback. If this closes down, we should get a signal, but remember, we have a green line, so that is not a valid entry. And yes, guys, we are going to miss some trades. Actually, the previous strategy I was talking about where I did make the payout is basically this without the zero leg indicator. So I know that's also still a very popular strategy with all of our members. So at the end of the day, guys, always do your own back testing and do what works best for you.
Order submitted.
So here we got the complete opposite. We got a green middle band here. Our EMAs flipped to the long side. We got a long pullback, so it came down at least 7 ticks, but it closed in our direction. So now we got into a long trade, and it's the complete opposite. We set our stop at the low and our profit target 50 ticks above.
Order filled.
So that's all it is. And again, guys, this one is just a market replay, just so we can actually see how it works without me having to record the full day. And this one, just to show, this was actually the exact same trades I took on the Wednesday, I believe it was. Yeah, the 27th, that was Wednesday. It does match pretty close to my actual trades on my Lucid eval. Again, guys, this is just an example, not trading advice. I just wanted to be as transparent as possible to show what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I always suggest to everyone, build your own templates, do your own back testing. The Predator X order entry is just an order entry tool to help automate your own setups. I do like to share everything I'm working on. And we also have a community of traders who also share what they're doing. But at the end of the day, guys, your trades are your own trades. So I think I will leave it at that. We do have a free trial of the Predator X order entry over at TradeSaber.com. Free Discord, join to ask questions, find content. But I hope you guys found this useful. As always, take care, enjoy.